What if the air inside your home is slowly poisoning you and your family right now? Most people never think about this, but indoor air is often more dangerous than outdoor air. The World Health Organization confirms that 99% of people breathe air that exceeds safe limits every day. But here is the part that should truly alarm you. It is happening inside your own home. You close your windows, believing you are safe, but the real threat is already locked inside with you. We talk about wildfires, smokestacks, and car exhaust, but those are no longer your biggest daily danger. The invisible chemicals floating around your living room, bedroom, and kitchen are a silent and constant assault. These are not just allergies or minor irritants. They are chemicals disrupting your entire body from within. The EPA confirms that indoor pollutants cause eye irritation, headaches, dizziness, fatigue, and serious long-term disease. We're talking about respiratory disease, heart problems, and even cancer from inside your own home. And the worst part is that most of these chemicals are completely invisible and completely odorless too. You cannot smell them, you cannot see them, but they work against your body every single day. So let us talk about where these forever chemicals actually come from inside your home every day. The first source most people never suspect is something you do every single day: cooking meals. When you cook on a gas stove, it releases nitrogen dioxide and fine particles directly into your air. Even electric stoves release harmful compounds when cooking oils and fats reach high temperatures during everyday cooking. The second invisible threat sitting inside your home is something many people genuinely love: scented candles. Those relaxing candles that make your home smell wonderful are actually releasing endocrine-disrupting chemicals into your air. Air fresheners, plug-in diffusers, and scented sprays do exactly the same damaging thing to your hormones. These products smell pleasant, but they flood your body with chemicals that disrupt normal hormone production completely. Endocrine disruptors interfere with how your hormones are made, released, transported, and recognized by your body. They've been linked to thyroid problems, fertility issues, weight gain, and developmental problems in young children. Now think about your cleaning supplies, the sprays, the wipes, and the floor cleaners under your sink. These products release what scientists call volatile organic compounds, or VOCs, directly into your indoor air constantly. VOCs are also released from the paint on your walls and the very furniture you sit on. Most furniture sold today is treated with fire-retardant chemicals before it ever reaches your home or family. Those chemicals do not stay in the fabric. They constantly leach out and float into your surrounding air. The carpet under your feet, the couch you relax on, all of it is quietly releasing toxins. 50 years ago, these chemicals simply did not exist in our homes. Today, they are absolutely everywhere. Just sitting in your own living room exposes you to a cocktail of toxins every single day. These are called forever chemicals because they build up in your tissue and blood over years of exposure. They accumulate in your organs and your bloodstream, creating a toxic burden that quietly grows with time. Now let us talk about something that does not get nearly enough attention: the problem of dust mites. Dust mites are almost certainly living in your mattress, your pillows, and your upholstered furniture right now. They are microscopic, completely invisible to the naked eye, and one of the most potent allergens known. When they become airborne, they trigger allergic reactions, asthma attacks, chronic sneezing, and persistent breathing problems daily. Most people just take antihistamines, never realizing the real problem is sleeping right next to them every night. Then there is mold, which thrives in bathrooms, kitchens, basements, and anywhere moisture collects in your home. Mold spores become airborne and enter your lungs without you ever seeing visible mold on any surface. Years ago, a healthy gut microbiome helped the body keep mold populations naturally under control and in check. Bacteria and fungi compete for the same food source, and a strong microbiome could keep mold balanced. But today, with weakened microbiomes in most people, mold exposure has become a serious and growing health concern. Testing consistently reveals that a surprising number of people are being silently harmed by ongoing mold exposure. And then there are pesticides, the chemicals people routinely spray inside and outside their homes for pests. Most homeowners never think twice about pest control sprays, but those chemicals linger in your home for weeks. They become airborne, settle into your carpet and furniture, and slowly attack your nervous system from within. Recent research revealed dramatically higher Parkinson's rates among people living near golf courses and their heavy pesticide use. Golf courses are soaked in herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides that drift directly into nearby neighborhoods and homes constantly. Patient after patient living near golf courses has developed Parkinson's disease, Alzheimer's, and other serious movement disorders. When tested, their blood shows dangerously high concentrations of the same pesticides and herbicides used on those courses. This is not coincidence. This is a direct and documented connection between environmental toxins and neurological disease. If you live near a golf course, a farm, or a heavily treated neighborhood, your personal risk is elevated. Your home must become your sanctuary, a true refuge from the toxic environment existing just outside your door. And the most powerful tool you have right now to protect that sanctuary is a quality air purifier. But here's the truth. Not every air purifier will actually protect you from these invisible chemical threats. Many cheap air purifiers sold in big box stores are not capable of filtering the smallest dangerous particles. The particles that do the most harm are the tiniest ones, and most standard filters completely miss them. What you need is a true HEPA filter. Not HEPA-like, not HEPA-style, but a properly certified HEPA filter. HEPA stands for high-efficiency particulate air, and these filters operate in a completely different performance category entirely. Think of a HEPA filter like an extremely fine sieve that stops particles your eyes could never detect. A true HEPA filter captures 99.97% of particles as small as 0.3 microns floating in your indoor air. That means dust, pollen, mold spores, bacteria, and many viruses are stopped before they ever reach your lungs. Within HEPA filters, there are different grades, and selecting the right grade matters significantly for your family's health. The HEPA 13 grade captures 99.95% of particles down to 0.3 microns, while still allowing excellent airflow through. It is highly efficient and widely considered an outstanding everyday choice for protecting your entire home environment. Then there is the HEPA 14 grade, which captures 99.995% of particles, including the ultra-fine ones standard filters miss. This is the same grade used in hospital operating rooms, where sterile air is an absolute clinical requirement. It traps ultra-fine smoke particles, viruses, and microscopic chemical compounds that even a HEPA 13 may occasionally miss. For maximum daily protection, both HEPA 13 and HEPA 14 are considered medical grade and far superior to standard filters. Now here is another critical layer of protection that most people completely overlook when shopping for their purifier. An activated carbon filter works alongside your HEPA filter to specifically capture VOCs, gases, and chemical odors effectively. These are the invisible compounds from your furniture, cleaning products, and candles that a HEPA filter alone misses. Combining a HEPA filter with an activated carbon filter gives you genuinely comprehensive protection against all indoor air threats. The clinical evidence supporting these filters is not just theory. The research results are genuinely impressive and clear. People with COPD using HEPA plus carbon filters experienced a remarkable 25% improvement in their heart rate variability. Heart rate variability is one of the most reliable markers of long-term cardiovascular health and daily recovery ability. Higher heart rate variability means your heart works more efficiently and your body bounces back from daily stress better. A 25% improvement in that single marker, just from improved air quality alone, is a genuinely remarkable result. Research also shows that reducing fine indoor particles can lower blood pressure and visibly improve circulation within days. Your body begins recovering almost immediately once you remove the invisible daily burden of contaminated indoor air completely. Let me share a personal story that made all of this feel completely real and undeniable for me. In the mid-1980s, I spent a year training in London during the era of coal-powered everything around me. Every taxi ran on diesel and coal heated every building, creating thick, visible pollution throughout the entire city. We blew our noses throughout the day and found actual black soot coming out every single time. It was unpleasant, but the critical point was this: we could see it, so we understood the danger clearly. Today's invisible toxins are far more dangerous, precisely because you cannot see or detect them at all anymore. Wildfire smoke is one exception, you can smell it, but most indoor toxins remained completely invisible always. Even after wildfires end, toxic compounds continue leaching from burned areas into surrounding air, soil, and nearby homes. Those compounds drift indoors and linger for months, long after any visible smoke has completely disappeared outside. Now I need to talk about something that deserves far more serious attention than it currently receives today.